Alright, hello everyone. My name is Serafi. I'm happy to meet you all. And today we are going to be playing some more Wizard101. Today we're going to Azteca. We finished Avalon yesterday. We're about halfway through level 84. Which is pretty nice. Need to be level 100 to go to Darkmoor. Darkmoor is the goal. I want to farm all of the Darkmoor gear for my Necromancer because Necromancers just don't look right without Darkmoor gear, in my opinion. I actually have, it's funny, I actually checked my inventory, and I have the level 130 and the level 150 gear in my bank for a death. So I'm going to save myself quite a bit of farming for the level 150 area and one item, which is better than nothing, for the level 130 area. But I don't have any level 100 gear, and that's, I believe, because the tier 1 Darkmoor gear is school locked. I'm pretty sure you can only get it to drop for the school of the wizard that you're farming with, which is great for actually like not losing your mind when you're farming for it, but means that you can't really, like, you have to go and actually play Darkmoor on every one of your characters, which is understandable. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, Azteca, let's go. Okay, so Azteca is a beautiful jungle area, obviously based on South America. And all of the characters in Azteca are either tropical birds or dinosaurs.
My mother moon, I believe it. I was afraid I would remain alone and be forced to see her light extinguished. I am Bakar Renmas, young magician. I am one of the 3 mystics who wove the spells that guided our messenger to you. But as you see, I stand alone at the edge of the city of 3 winds. My allies, Azteca and Zaylen Reedwalker, are lost. The comet Shibalba brought the Shadow Queen to Azteca, and she went waste with her Umbra Legion. My allies are gone.
Okay. So there's a comet called Xibalba, and apparently that comet allowed Morganth to come to Azteca. Morganth is bad news. I'll put it that way. Morganth is probably my favorite Wizard101 villain. She's really, like, just completely unlikable. She's completely irredeemable. You just want to kill her, which is good.
I bet confront the crazed Thunderhaunted reports. The honors open and learn what happened to Azteca.
Okay, we need to hunt people. That is what we have to do. Makes sense. Ah, Azteca. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh. That's a meteor. There is a meteor coming right for this world. That's not great. Is that the comet? It's got little comet trails, but that is a very big comet that looks like a meteorite. We'll have to see. Beautiful structure, architecture. Now, obviously, we can fight the guys that we're supposed to fight, but we also have a couple of quests to talk to some other people. And anytime that you come to a new world, you talk to Zeke. Zeke, give me my quest. Why is Zeke not giving me my quest? What? Zeke is supposed to have a quest for me every time that I come to a world. Maybe I have to at least go to 3 points before Zeke will talk to me. Alright, so 3 points. Both of the other Aztecans I'm supposed to talk to are here. Let's see if we can find them. Ooh, Black Lotus. There we go. Yes.
Ah, you have come seeking knowledge. Hear me when I say that the way of the crafter is the highest of callings, more so than even magic. It requires the utmost dedication, will, the highest perception, as well as the soul of an artist.
This Triceratops has a nose ring. I'm just pointing that out.
If you wish to improve your skill as a crafter, make for me, and I can sell it.
It's a good amount of XP there. Alright, so recipe shop. He said an eagle war shield. Okay. Alright. So we need 2 agave leaves, 5 agave nectar, 5 turquoise, 10 leather straps, 4 golden pearls, and 10 scrap iron. Okay. What does he have? Oh, he only sells the recipes. He doesn't sell the, there's usually a guy right next to him that sells... yeah, there's the reagent vendor. There'll usually be like 2 of these that... Oh, no. They're not selling anything that's necessary to craft this guy. Well then. We are on our own. Watching life wizards try to hit is always depressing. Not quite enough to kill the full health guy. One live viewer, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Great.
Shut chase him into the ball.
Ah. Get lucky. I need to get lucky here, else I oh no. So when I crit, there's no... Yeah, I'm just gonna... They're gonna join and that's gonna be it. Yeah, okay. I did not change my deck before coming to this area. Okay, hold on. Let me put my real deck back on. Okay. 2 blades. 1 feint. 2 scarecrows and 1 monster. Okay. Refill our mana real quick. Okay. talk to Zipley Tailbiter. There we go.
I smell you were on a mission, young magician. Can I help you find something? Oh, Professor Twogan sent you. Crit dust? That is a fun. The undead you need are the deathless stormhorns who haunt a shingle in the cemetery. Battle them for the crit dust.
Oh, okay. This is apparently a spell quest that I'm not aware of. It looks like I can't go to the Sinnoh yet until I advance the storyline a little bit. Yeah.
Fled into the maw. That means under.
All right, let's see.
While the Shadow Queen has left the City of Three Winds, our Umbra Legion has agents everywhere. It is crucial we find Pesca Frista down in the cenote. Make sure he is safe. You can get there through the maw.
Go to the maw. Okay.
The maw?
Okay, yeah. So now that I have the quest to go there, I tell them that it's blocked off, and now we have a plan to figure out how to get past it. And then I can get my spell.
What a dastardly diversion! Find the alchemist Shipley Tailbiter in 3 points. He said it's different, but he might have a good idea for clearing the path.
Strange creature, can you make an agreeable sound? Can you understand me? You need to get through the rubble to rescue Tezcat Restar into the maw? I can perhaps help you with that if you will help me. Go to Lack Willow's Smoke Eye and ask for salt of stone. Then Canada Sweet Chalet for silver and charcoal from Poteca White Ash. And then you'll see Tezcat Restar.
Okay. Sure, alchemy. I do love me some alchemy.
Shipley Tailbiter sent you for some sort of stone? I have some. It's been boiled down, filtered, and sun-dried. Yes, you can have some, but well, make sure you don't stand too close when he proposes his experiment.
Don't worry, we're trying to make a bomb. Wait, you said I didn't talk to Poteca White Ash, right? Okay, well, I guess not. I guess I have to do this in order, which is weird.
You need some sulfur for Shipley Tailbiter?
Oh.
I would like to, perhaps if you confront them in 3 points, you can get some sulfur from them.
I see, okay. So that's why we have to do this in order. Alright. Blade up. The other one joins the party, but it joins in the middle of the fight, so next turn I can hit it. There we go. Alright, we'll just take them both out. Or not. So a fizzle is what happens when you have not enough accuracy. Now I have a decent amount of life or death accuracy, but death spells have an 85% chance to fizzle by default, or 85% accuracy by default, which is a 15% chance to fizzle. Ooh, they block my crits. Not good enough though. Okay, so these guys can block crits. That is not good. That will probably become a bigger issue as I advance deeper into the area, especially since there's not really a way for me to improve my gear until level 100. But we'll see how this goes. I could potentially go into Atlantis and fight Poseidon at level 90 if I feel like I have to. Seems like a waste, though, considering that the gear is so much better in Darkmoor. Alright, here we go. Critical heal. Alright. Now we talk to Protect White Ash. Alright.
Sheeply one. Yes, you can have some. But I dropped it in my rush to get it safely. You'll have to collect it from 3 points on your own.
Oh, there's just charcoal on the ground everywhere. Okay. So you gotta be careful with these, because obviously if you get too far away from the sidewalk, which is kind of difficult to see what the sidewalk is when you're on the ground, then you can get pulled into a fight. But I'm used to this sort of thing, so I can easily do it.
You got everything?
What's up, Serafi? Hello, Crimson Reaper 5293. Welcome to the stream.
Now with the salt of stone, the charcoal, and the lovely sulfur, we take this. Move back a safe distance, and then find test at Green Star instead of him. I hope he isn't standing too close. Move, big for the move!
That's a lot of rubble to clear to get into the mall. You hope Shipley's strong concoction lives up to its name. It sure smells strong, like rotten eggs. You throw the strong... That was a big bada boom. As the smoke and dust clear, you can see a path into the mall.
5293. Yeah, that's your username. Crimson Reaper 5293. You can see it in the chat.
By storm, ice and fire, what kind of strange spirit are you? Not a spirit? Well, but I have barely been able to resist them. Do you think you could drive some Thunderhorn zombies back and give me a respite?
Okay. We will pass. We did not get a blade, which is unfortunate. Here is blade number 1. Yeah, Wiz brings back a lot of memories for me. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm questing to try and get back to Darkmoor. Ooh, frostbite. Alright, we block the critical so we don't take too much damage. There we go.
You did it. If you are not a guardian spirit, then what? A magician? By Mother Moon, our messenger reached you? I did not believe Pakal's desperate plan would work, but my blood stirs with your news. How many of you are there? Just you? I see. Mother Moon must know best, I suppose. Well, we must do what we can, and I cannot do much without my axe. My power is in my volcanic axe, but it was broken by Moon Skull zombies. Please, recover the axe pieces for me.
That's actually really funny. I think that's the first person who has said, you know, are you the only person they sent? Which is a good point. Like, trying to stop everything else that happens. Avenging Assembly. Here we go. All right. Cenote is such a large area. There's some scrap iron. We need that.
Your blood will feed the song of the stones.
Tezomok Stone Singer. A myth boss. Okay. Alright, so the ice triceratopses are throwing ice blizzards at me, as is their tradition. The shambling zombie walk. Oof, okay. Okay, it's risky, but I'm gonna save my second blade for Vaughn's monster, and I'm going to. I think that even if I get crit blocked, I think that one blade will be enough for me to do 2,000 damage to these weak skeletons. Because my base damage is 800, and then I have 35% blade, and my total death damage is, I think, 102 right now. So it works out to be just right. Oh no, that's a stun. Oh, that's a problem when you fight Myth. I think this one is 2 rounds too. Oh, it's a crit, nice. Okay, hold on. Stun for 1 round, okay. Alright, well. We take some damage, we can't make our move. We just have to hope that they don't shield each other. That's an ice spell on himself. Please be a blade. Oh. Unfortunate. Okay. Just barely I didn't kill that one to the side. Oh, good. They tried to stun me again. Alright, how much health does he have left? 8,000. Okay, well. That's not great. Alright, we double feint him. The myth is using up most of his pips here, so unlikely that we'll get stunned, which is nice. Alright, we need to wait 2 turns to Scarecrow again. It's probably a blade, yep. Alright, the ice guy has too many pips to use a shield. Yeah, he's gonna attack me. Alright, that's good. Somehow his power pips were so bad that he got like 5 regular pips in a row, which is wild. Oh right, I have to worry about Earthquake against these guys. I keep forgetting about that. It's probably like 800. 400, not bad. Okay. Alright. A Scarecrow without Gargantuan, but it does have 2 feints. I don't think this will be quite 7,000. But I have to get rid of this ice boss so that I can attack him again. Oh, it was 13,000. Oh, well. Excuse me, I guess I don't know my own strength. That works out.
When Tessimox Stone's singer crumbles to dust, he leaves behind a full measure of crypt dust. Perfect.
Alright, we head back to the main area. Serafi, are you ready for the ban list in Duel Links? What do you want hit the most? I don't really care. I got King of Games with the deck I was going to play, and then I'm just not going to play it again, so I probably won't log into Duel Links again for at least a few months. But I mean, I would like, for the sake of the other players, I would like Aurora Paragon to be banned, and that's probably about it. Will there be a ban list reaction video? Yeah, I'll make one.
Good day to you, young wizard. Such a pleasure to see a familiar face here so far from home. We never really get to talk, do we? I'm always so busy following Prospector Zeke around. And you're always so busy saving people from curses and whatnot.
It's true. I have a hard life.
I wonder, could I trouble you to help me? I suspect you're traipsing all over Azteca in search of any number of things, yes? I need to collect samples of some exotic flowers for an exhibit on Aztecan flora to be held at the Marleybone Royal Museum. Here's a list of what I need and where you can find them. Please bring back one of each and be careful when you pick them.
Hey there, little wizard. Whatever brings you to Azteca? Looks like I can't get away from you.
Why would you want to get away from me, Zeke? What are you hiding?
I come to Azteca searching for a pack of critters called the UFOs. I never seen one, but I want to believe it. The Aztecans say they're skitty.
Alright. So, UFOs are what we're looking for. Now, there's probably some sort of Aztecan either here or in 3 Points who wants me to collect books. There's always books as well. Let me look around. Actually, wait, hold on. Easy. Yep, there we go. Alright, we just turn on the quest searcher. Let's search for all the quests so we can have them all.
A word with you, outsider. I left my Catholic
Okay. The reagent vendor wants me to talk to her as well. Okay.
Hello again.
Okay. Anybody else? Kachiri Fire Cloud. That's in Cenote. I don't think that the quest would be in Cenote, so I guess there maybe there aren't books. Okay. Alright. Well, that's a good start. We don't need to advance too far quite yet. Let me get my Aztecan spell first, because I want it.
Take this back to Professor Morgan. Wait for the big reveal.
Alright. So we head back. Alright. Water and pollen. My precious energy. I need this to fish. Hopefully we level up soon. Okay. Alright. Since I'm at my house, let me stop for a second, check my banks, and see if I have these reagents that I need. Let's see. These are all the reagents that we have. Okay. Most of my reagents are on my ice. Let me check that real quick. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, we have enough leaves, we have enough nectar. Hold on. What is the, it's an eagle war shield. Yeah. Alright. We need scrap iron, we need golden pearls, we need leather straps, and we need turquoise. Okay. Okay, I have plenty of golden pearls. Oop. L. Leather straps. We got tons. And turquoise. Yes. Okay. Alright. Let's put all this in. And then we need one potent trap treasure card. Calm down, my beautiful plants. There's a pixie for you guys. Now then. Let's see. Okay. So, 2 agave leaves. Five agave nectar. Four golden pearls. 10 leather straps. 10 scrap irons. And 5 turquoise. Okay. Alright, now for a potent trap treasure card. Probably the best character that would have that would be my Storm.
Shadow magic is dangerous. Ascend the Eclipse Tower again. You will see new threats, but may expand your mind. It is my honor to teach you. I dearly hope you survive.
This is all the treasure cards I have? Okay, hold on. Where are my treasure cards at? I guess I must have sold a lot of them. Oh, wait, hold on. Can you buy these? Cannot buy these. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let me check. Let me check, the bazaar. I think the bazaar sells treasure cards. Would be really lame if I had everything except for this one potent trap card. Let's see. Currently 3 live viewers. I hope you guys are having a good time. Let's see. All right. Treasure cards. Potent. No. Oh wait, no, this is fire only. Let's see. Astral. No. Well, that's lame. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let me see. I don't have any other high-level characters, do I? Nope, okay. Blaine is my second highest. So yeah, if Benjamin doesn't have it, then I don't have it. That's fine. We'll head back to our house for a second, grab the materials that we need, and we'll just look for a potent trap in Azteca. Let's see. Looks like it drops off plenty of enemies. Okay. see here. Why does my house not have music? Hold on. Do I have to turn this on? This is the theme. You turn the theme on. That's so stupid. Alright. I don't know why my house doesn't have music. That's actually kind of creepy. I'm leaving my house. Okay. Alright, so I should be going back to... yeah, Dworgen, okay. Oh, that's in Wizard City. Alright. Dworgen, give me my spell. Which is the Avenging Fossil spell. I think after they reworked Scarecrow, Avenging Fossil's like worse than Scarecrow, but we'll check. It's an 8-pip AoE, if I remember correctly.
You're back? What did I say you were up for again? You know, if you're going to be
You want me to go back to Avalon? Okay, fine. Of all the places to send me, why Avalon? But they just love making sure that you're actually a member, that you're actually subscribed, and you can go to every area. That's what all these quests are for, after all. Yes, yes, I understand that I need to spend gold. Stop popping it up every second. Alright. Let's see. We will buy something.
Hey there! You need to spend some of that gold. You can?
Alright, reagents. Alright, we completely bought them out of reagents, and that spent about 50,000 gold, which is not a lot, but it gives me some room to earn more gold. Alright. And yes, there is a gold cap in this game, for no reason other than to make you spend gold, because at some point gold becomes literally just like a resource that you don't keep track of because you have so much of it. And if you ever run out of gold, there is a boss that you can farm that gives you like 6,000 gold per fight with, and you only have to like hit him for like 2,000, which is insane. Okay, Avalon. Caliburn is the first area in Avalon, so we need to go to a circle, a fairy circle.
As directed, from deep beneath the ground, you hear a rumble, an ominous one. Maybe this wasn't such a great idea.
What necromancy dredges this one up from the aeons of rest? You. This is mighty magic you have wrought. Mighty indeed for a being so young. I'm still bound by the pledge. No matter. Respect is owed. This one will appear as being if the spell is cast, but try this one at no other time.
Don't worry, Fossil. I will not call on you except when I need you to kill things. I understand your time is valuable. So the Avenging Fossil is an AoE dot, which is pretty cool. I think every class gets at least one AoE dot, except Storm. But it's Fire's speciality, and then Ice and Death get like the most after Fire. So
You made an arrangement. Great. Let me teach you the spell so you won't have to traipse all over.
oh, it's 10 pips. Oh, absolutely not. It's quite a lot more than Voon's monster. Alright, this will be my kill people spell. I'll keep one copy of it because it's better than Voon's monster. Alright. Okay, so we need to fight some zombies. Back to the doomed world. Let me see if Chimpana Gardens is open. It probably isn't. They don't really like to give you access to any areas outside of order. And you saw that when, like, I couldn't even enter the cenote without blowing up a hole in the entrance. But we'll see. Yeah, it looks like it's blocked off. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have to do the quests in order. Fine. Hi, Serafi. Hello, Haphazard Prism. Welcome to the stream. We are fighting dinosaurs. We have just acquired a dinosaur as a spell. So we will use dinosaurs as our servants. Thunderhorn zombies. Let's kill these guys. That is a high-level storm. Why does a storm have 10,000 health? What is this spell? Okay, fair enough.
They were too spicy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we grab the mat, the chili, the pieces and the chili. Alright. So we'll give her game mat back.
Words are not enough to thank you, but they will do. You have my gratitude. Hello again. You are the young
Okay. Alright, this is good. So now that I have completed the Avenging Fossil quest, I can now get Avenging Fossil spellaments for basically every side quest, which is nice.
Oh, the sweet chilies of mine.
Oh, we leveled up. That has refreshed our energy. In that case, we're taking a quick detour. Let me see here. It's important for you to learn as young wizards that you have to manage your energy effectively. And there's only 4 of you watching anyway, so you won't really be all that upset if we deviate from this thrilling storyline of a world about to be destroyed by a giant meteor. To do some fishing, I have 97 energy, because I've just leveled up, and I need to catch 2 origami fish. So we are heading to Mushu. I forgot to ask, did this come out in the mini-clip era? Wizard101 was released in 2008. Where's the Crimson Fields again? I think it's in Shoshin. It's off Hametsu Village. Oh, lame. Yeah, there were games in 2008. You said it was at the you said it was at the end of the area. Hametsu Village is the first area. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the War Pig.
I said it was at the fishing spot was at the end of Crimson Fields.
Oh, it's at the end of the. So I have to do the whole thing? Lame. What do you mean by the mini clip era? I'm not sure either. I assume that Flippy is speaking Canadian at me right now. Okay, let me see. Alright, so let's see if we can just walk through this area without doing any of the quests. No. No, we cannot. Okay. So we have to literally play this area. Okay, let's change our deck. Two copies of Colossal. 2 Ship of Fools. Alright. Actually, let me do 3 and 3 because I can still. That's still a full hand, and that way I don't have to worry about running out of cards. All right. All right, we're gonna quickly do this little instance for so that we can fish and. The origami fish better be here.
We have been waiting for you. If you would honor the general with your presence, please take this to him in the fort.
Gather wood piles. Easy enough. One. 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
You have more than rebuild the barricades along the edge of the fort with this wood. As you strengthen our defenses, you strengthen our chances against Warlord Katsumori.
Alright, more barricades. These will definitely repel the enemy.
Your work, though it was...
It is safe to return? Thank you, revered wizard. I will return to my post.
If you're wondering why we're doing this, it is because of Selenopolis. I hate Selenopolis. Let's see. Selenopolis wants me to go back to every old area and clear some old missions. I had to hunt 30 enemies in Mushu already, off screen. And that is so I can get spell weaving, which will allow me to use storm magic in addition to my death magic.
Orders from Rikugon. Thank you, esteemed wizard. I will return to my post. This gun.
You have come, Minaton.
How am I gaining XP for this? I am about to get through this entire area and there is not even going to be a fish here, and I'm going to be very upset. Let's see.
From like war. From make war with you and win.
Alright, Ship of Fools time. These weak enemies can't handle my cheap AoE. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it. By the way, Wizard101 handles drains the correct way. Some cowardly games that don't want you to be an amazing vampire will punish you for fighting weak enemies by saying you can only actually drain up to half as much health that they actually had. But Wizard101 is like, oh, it doesn't matter. You could take 2,000 health from someone who only has 1,000 to give. Yeah, it just depends on your damage, mate, which is exactly how it should be done.
You have defused the stone on the 2 cairns outside the fort for victory over your enemy. I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass. I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass. Thank you, living creature. We will fight against your enemy. Tell Rikugon.
I see the earthen...
Alright, so they said, we will none shall pass, and then immediately after that, the camp is swarmed with fighters. Which means that I set those rock creatures up to die. Alright, we low rolled and are not given 2 pips, so we have to pass. Let's go. Oh my god. Got him. Alright. That's 2 out of 5. Got it. That's 3 out of 5. How dare you, ninja pig? You think you can just shield yourself? Absolutely not. Alright. Alright, Rikugun, I did all the grunt work. Let me through the barrier now.
You've done it.
Alright. Now that we've opened the gate, we can actually proceed. So we need 2 rare rank 2 stormfish. Here is our pond. Let's get started. Alright, so first things first. We shall scare away all fish that are not stormfish. Next, we shall scare away all fish that are not rank 2, which apparently all of them are. That makes this easier. Okay. This fish is coming towards me now. I throw out my lure. I choose a storm lure. Turn, you stupid fish. Oh my gosh, where is he? Ah. Oh. Ah. It's on top of him now. Why are you hugging the wall so much? Okay, there he is. He should turn. Oh, that's bait that you like. Stop. Get back here. There we go. Okay, that's in his path. Alright, there we go. It's lit up. He's coming up. Alright, we need to let him play with it a little bit. Once it goes completely underwater, we pull it back. That's a grape jellyfish. I knew it. Okay. That is not the fish we're looking for. Okay, that's fine. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 fish left in the pond, it looks like. It's quite a few. So... I don't think it's this one either. The origami fish tends to be smaller. But I'll go ahead and I'll fish up everything. Oh, there's another grape jellyfish. Those two are also big. Let me cross the river and see if there's like any smaller ones. That one looks to be the same size. I think these are all grape jellyfish. Alright, let's reset. Okay, we got any small fish now? Big. Big. Yeah. Those are all big. Let me check the other side. It can be hard to see them sometimes. Yeah, I want the small moving... I want the small, fast-moving one. I don't see it. Okay. Is there another fishing hole besides this one? Let me see. That looks like a place you could fish, but I don't see any fish in there. Nope, I mean, those are ponds, but they're raised up so high that you can't really see inside. Okay. Alright, we reset then. Okay, big and slow, big and slow. Big and slow, and big and slow. Let me check the other side. Stay still, you stupid camera. Oh, no. Far fewer fish this time. That's promising. Okay, there's one. That's a grape jellyfish. Are there any small ones? That one looks smaller. It's not moving very fast, but it looks smaller. Okay, let me try this. Come on, fish, move. Where'd he go? Ah, he's just stuck there. He's idling. Yeah, this isn't it. It's supposed to be fast. This isn't gonna be it. It's smaller. It might just be like a mini grape jellyfish. What about on this side? Is that a fish? No. There's literally 0 fish on this side of the lake. When they were like, there were a ton of stormfish before. So you would think that would mean that there was a rare spawning, but I guess not. Here, eat the bait. Eat the bait. Stop turning around. There we go. Now you come towards me. You have no choice. I have stunned you. Yep, that's just another grape jellyfish. Yep, it was just a small grape jellyfish. I was correct that it was small, but it's not the fish. And then this is absolutely just another grape jellyfish. Yep. Alright, well that was a complete waste of time. 87 energy down the drain in probably about 15 minutes. And I have to redo my deck, but, you know, whatever. We get back to it. We need 1 feint, 2 blades, 2 scarecrows, and 1 fossil. Alright. We will simply not spellweave, I guess. We run over all these fish aggressively with our motorcycle. to make them suffer for their friends' defiance. Okay, so there is a there's a quest in here. Let's grab this real quick. Alright. Let's kill some dinosaurs.
I will smash you on the rocks below.
At some point, I think after Dragonspire, they all stopped. Oh, no, I think this thing stuns me. They all stopped casting shields that inflict 80% debuff, which is nice because you still get to take advantage of their weakness without needing to worry about them randomly just cutting your damage off for being the wrong school. I think people were probably getting sick and tired of their prisms not working. Alright, we hit him with the feint. So I was actually completely wrong. I was like, this isn't going to be too good. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm just like, I can actually do like a full powered hit and then also clean up the side character, which saves me a lot of time and mana. Oh, no, it isn't AoE. Oh, it isn't AoE. I thought it was AoE. Alright, well in that case it's only slightly better than the other one. Okay, the AoE is to everybody, the initial hit is only to one. Okay, then yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, nice. That works. Cool.
we'd never get out of here. Thank you for showing me the way out.
Alright, cool.
Thank you, outside. I never want to be lost in this land ever again.
Okay, let's see. Alright, so we're just gonna take out these moon skull zombies real quick. Sacrifice. Sacrifice is a death spell. Why do these life enemies know a death spell? Alright. Wait. They have gnomes? I mean, I guess it is a rank 9 spell. So these rank 12s could cast it, but that's a little bit scary. That's a little bit scary. Alright. Give me your health. That takes care of them. Okay. Oh. Move. Alright. Let's kill these Thunderhorn zombies real quick for the other quest. Sword. Alright, well I guess we'll blade again. Got him. Alright. I have defeated the Thunderhorn zombies as you requested.
Their numbers are few enough now that I think I can make my way home. Thank you.
Alright.
Well done, magician. Have you only worked? Excelente. Let us return to the Zocalo so I can repair my volcanic axe.
Tezcat 3-star.
Much better to be breathing a Shadow Queen sense. Talk to Bakal Red Mask. We need a new plan.
You freed Tezca 3-star. Well done, young. When the Shadow, you people saw her drop into the lower chambers of the pyramid of the Black Sun. And you enter the pyramid and rescue her?
Right there? Okay. Black Sun lower chamber. Okay. Alright. They got shields. That's okay. Alright, we have 2 blades. That should hopefully mean I can kill him through a shield. We deal 50% damage. That's okay. That works. Alright. So far we're just seeing the enemies that we had seen before. I'm willing to bet there's probably a, like, weak-ish boss at the end of this. If it's the Pyramid of the Black Sun, it's probably a fire boss, I assume. How are you guys doing? Having a good night? Alright, let's go. Centaur is a decent amount of damage, but he didn't crit, so probably only about 400-ish. Yeah.
of the Shadow Queen are you? Wait, you don't carry her stench or the weight of darkness. Are you a magician of light?
Yes.
You are? Pakal sent you? Our summoning worked. By the black sun, I was sure I'd become a fossil in here. You'll need to duel Metzi burning water to get the key to my cage. She plots in the inner chamber.
What is this? A fresh scent of blood?
A storm boss, okay. Well, storm bosses are never weak. 11,000 health is a decent amount. Alright. Alright, let's see. Ah, okay, that's unfortunate. So, well, we need to go ahead and use the Scarecrow then. So she got a tower shield, which means I'll need to break it. Okay. So he has 2,000 damage on him, which means that he has 9,000 health left. One feint and one blade isn't a lot, but we do have 2 hits left, so... Oh, no. We have 2 feints. That's right. Okay, 2 feints should be enough. We can do this. Alright. I'll pass. Wait. Did she... How did she... Tower Shield again? Does she... She's a Storm Boss. Does she have Tower Shield? That's unfortunate. Okay, 5,000 damage. So we need to do another 5,000 with between these 3 dots and my last hit, which has no buff and no trap. Going through 2 tower shields is a bit rough. Okay, I'm only dealing 500 damage with each dot. I don't think this is going to be enough. Even with a crit, I don't think this is. I think this is going to be about 1,700. There's a storm version of Elephant? Yeah, it was about 1,700. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, well, we have to flee then. Alright, we hop back in, and hopefully this means that if we hop back in right away, I think we usually end up with the minions still dead. Yes, okay. Alright, come on. Why is she getting... Does she cheat cast these tower shields? I don't know. Now here comes my blade. She has an ice sunbird. That gives her an ice blade. Okay, I guess she must be like half ice, half storm? Interesting. There's my second blade. Alright, she's casting a storm spell. There's the storm elephant. Okay. That didn't do anything other than damage. It does a lot of damage, but that's fine. Oh, she has piercing. That's gross. Piercing is a pretty high level stat. Okay. Alright, here comes our first feint. She's passing, okay. She'll probably attack this turn. I can't imagine that she'll tower shield. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna feint her again. She's casting a storm spell. Okay, there's no way she gets a tower shield off of this. Great. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we got her. Dead. That's right.
I have failed the Shadow Queen. Take the cage key and shame me no more.
Alright.
Well fought. I will return to the Zocalo and speak to you and Pakal Red Mask there.
Okay.
Outsider, if you... Magician, I fear we may be a doomed people. It would...
Okay. There we go. There's the stones, which we need to collect in order to maintain their culture. Hold on. Let's just hope that one of them isn't. There's one of them in the C note. Okay.
The shadow.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so there's one of these in the C notes. I assume that these are like probably boss, like they're stuck behind bosses, so if I haven't seen it already, then I probably have to like keep going further in the story.
You, hairy and scaleless one, what are you doing here? The Pyramid of the Black Sun is closed to all on the King's order. To enter, you'll need to speak to the King directly, but you won't see an outsider on a whim. Befriend Yagate Farwalker first.
There's an Aztecan king? I don't remember there being a king in Azteca. Must be just like a character that you interact with at the very beginning.
What have we here? Some kind of plucked bird? No. You wish to see King Azteca Knifemoon? The new king? First of his name? The young ruler? The untested and the desperate?
That's not really a flattering title.
Azteca, son of Tizozumak. He who never ruled but was married to the princess of Tatosli. Last and only child of Ilwikamina, the great king Ilwikamina, the sky archer, the thunder lizard, the ruler of the Triple Alliance, the tyrant of Aztec. You need to give the Xochitl flowers for the king. Find once you have the gift and clean yourself up, then you can see the king.
That's not too bad. Bathe in the palace pool.
You must admit, washing away the grime of spiral door travel does make you feel better. And you smell very pretty now, too.
Alright, let's check and make sure that we have room in our... How many treasure cards do we have? We have 743 treasure cards, so we have to be careful here. We need to get that Potent Blade treasure card, but if we hit the cap, then we can't, obviously. So we have to keep an eye on how many treasure cards we're picking up. We can only get 200 more.
Collect Xochitl flowers by the hot pools and go for a dip to wash away that strange outsider smell. Then you can see the king.
Okay.
Who are you that brings a war challenge directly to the fangs of King Azteca Knifemoon? And why do you smell so pretty? Do you wish to formally declare a challenge for the throne of Azteca? Although you initiated a war challenge that could only result in one of our deaths, I will ignore it as you are an outsider. Perhaps next time you will take the time to learn about a new culture before you accidentally offend someone.
I apologize.
However, you are just in time. I need someone like you, who can bully their way into strange and possibly hostile areas.
That's my job.
The royal badge of leadership was lost in Cenote when the Hungry Dead arose. Can you find it? I'd search the Trias Palace.
As you wish, Your Majesty. But I need to get into the pyramid afterwards. Oh, was that all the quests? Yes, okay. We grabbed a whole bunch of side quests, but it looks like that's all the side quests that we can get, which is good. Alright, so I'm supposed to be looking for UFOs, flowers, and stones. Alright.
It's clear a great battle was fought here recently. Wait, is that someone over there? She doesn't look like a zombie.
Please, can you help me? If you can drive the hungry dead back, I'll never make it. The Thunderborn zombies and moonsfalls.
Come and find me in the Zocalo, young Wizard. I will share with you something of great interest.
What does the I guess there's like a level-based, story-gated side quest that I need to take. Okay. What do you want, Pakal?
Magician, you have surely seen the astral orb long ago.
Ah. The astral obelisks. Well, why didn't you say so?
Greetings, magician. Have you been stargazing of late? Though they have been dormant for years, this...
Yes, I absolutely want to awaken the Aztecan star, sun, and moon schools because I need those spells 100%. So, let's see here. Go to the Glimmering Chamber in Cenote. I'm not sure why they all call me magician here. I feel like it's like a Road to El Dorado reference. I feel like they use the word magician a lot in that movie, but I can't remember. Okay.
The dreamless dead sleep has ended. You will now witness the fall of nightmare.
Wanadi Black Sky, a rank 12 boss. Okay. There's Burnzilla. Okay, so we scalded for 622. We're only going to take a little over half of that, though. Alright, he does have star spells. Oh, that's a myth hit. Wasn't that a star symbol? Maybe I missed it. Okay. Alright, doesn't look like there's any shields protecting this guy, so we're just going to go ahead and double stack our feint. Ah, good. He ate the trap for 10 extra damage. I take that. Okay. It's so nice to fight a high-level myth boss and not get stunned. Okay, the Scald is gone. There's our second feint. They're all passing, which is good. We need one more turn. Man, we are blocking all these crits. That's nice. Orthrus does not stun, which is good. There we go. Alright, Avenging Fossil time. Wabam! Get killed. Alright, and for your little boys, you both get a dot. How much is the dot? Let's find out. 800, that is enough. So we should just have to wait 2 turns, and they should just die. But we'll be ready to Scarecrow if not. Cool, they didn't even take any actions. Yep, that's it. Dead. Dead. Nice. Avenging Fossil, pretty good.
You find a pouch full of glimmering stardust, dropped by Wanati Black Sky. Time to leave this place.
Okay. I don't see anything that I need in here. So we go back.
Bolts of shimmering stardust surround you. Take it to great points and scatter it quickly before the stars rolls.
Okay, so I can now activate the Star Obelisk. This should give me access to...
You scatter the stardust before the Star Obelisk permeates the star. You sense magical power growing within it.
Alright, Virulence is great. I think that's it. Yeah. I will put 1 Virulence in my deck because it works out pretty well. Alright, so now that we have Virulence,
You have done well. Akal Redmask tells me he will study the subtleties and see what can be done. He will call you when the time has come.
okay. So I guess the sun is next, and we'll just have to wait for it. I'm not really too interested in moon spells, so that's fine. The moon spell can wait. But the sun one should be pretty fun. Okay, so we're just fighting Thunderhorn zombies again. Alright, so the star spells are aura spells. Here's how an aura spell works. I cast it with 100% accuracy. It just gives me 5% bonus power pips, and 25% bonus death damage, but it gives me a 10% life weakness. Unlike a blade, it doesn't trigger... so blades can trigger cheat spells. Basically, auras exist as a way to deal with the fact that some bosses can't get bladed. Which they can't get bladed specifically to encourage you to play star spells. So, it's like a balancing act that they force you to go through. So the opponent has 15% reduced incoming damage and then an additional 50%. I have a blade and an aura. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do enough damage to kill the first guy, but I want to get rid of the second guy, so... Yeah, no. This is why piercing is important to deal with shields, which we will get piercing on our Darkmoor armor, but not before that. Alright, now we need to wait a few turns for pips, during which time our virulence will expire. The angel. Pass. Okay. So now we need to fight Moonskull zombies as well. Okay. That's fine. I keep thinking that snake is scrap iron. It looks... because it looks like it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Second blade. Ah, well, they're joining me, and that fills up the group. But I just need to wait till next turn now, because they join in the middle of the selection area. So these guys are immune until next turn. That's fine, we'll just virulence real quick. An ice trap, sure. That's funny. Sacrifice is fine. Just let me hit. 20% outgoing healing. Okay, cool. We take them all out. Go back up to full. Alright, the cenote. We should go deeper into the cenote now, because there's like a whole back area that I have not been in as part of the main storyline yet. So this is probably where we go back there. And that will probably be where the stone will be.
You dual hungry dead like you were trained in the pyramid of the Black Sun. You got me a little time. Can you find some of the glowing Isa mushrooms? You can find some near the weddings.
She wants me to pick mushrooms. Okay. Find them near the dwellings. That's got to be these houses. That's 4 mushrooms. I guess we just need to wait for them to respawn. 5 and 6. Great. Okay. Okay. Go to the deepest mine. Alright. I'm getting a decent amount of spell writing. Let's see. We're at 10 out of 75 for the Avenging Fossil, which is cool. What does Avenging Fossil do if we spell vent it? It either takes away the entire dot to increase the damage by 100, or it increases the damage by 20 for the initial hit only. It's not a whole lot, but yeah, that's what I've seen. Like basically the only real benefit to the spell writing for most spells is that it gives you the PvP option, and then in the meantime it makes the PvE option just a little bit better, which is understandable because they're already kind of balanced. Okay. Blade number 1. We are stunned. Never mind. Another crit. This is a little surprising. We have been streaming for 2 hours, and we've only gained 1 level, which is a little bit weird. I know we're slightly above level for Azteca, but not that far off. Oh my god. Alright. Also gonna shield yourself? No. Increased crit. Okay. We should be able to kill through, like, just 15% reduction. That shouldn't be even too much. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the benefit of the brace ability is that it works against literally every hit. It is not very high, so... Brace is a lot better than a shield when you're outnumbered, but when you're fighting one guy, shields are way better. Blade for us. All right. Gonna grab some water real quick. Okay, sorry about that. All right.
The hungry dead dragons. Each crystal will break through one type of layer. If you choose wrong, the hungry dead will come running.
Why does this not work? Oh, does it? Oh, it has to be the fire. Oh, I have to use fire to destroy the ice, I guess. Okay. I thought it was ice to destroy ice, but whatever. There we go. Okay. All right. So there's vines. So that should be death. And then we grab the ice for the fire. He said if you choose wrong, the undead would come running, but I did choose wrong and nothing happened. Okay, whatever.
Greetings, outsider. I am the true king of the Aztecosaurs. My rule extends from even beyond death. Prepare to slake my hunger.
Alright. 14,000 health. I can't imagine soloing as an ice, because not only do you have to deal with having less damage than everyone else, but the guys that cast the most shields are also the ones that resist you the most. Ow. If you're watching the VOD and you play ice, comment if it sucks. I'm curious. Okay, let's see. Alright. Faint. And another faint. There's a fire dragon. That's a decent hit. He didn't crit though. No. That's barely gonna tickle. 100 damage per round. Okay. There's feint number 2. Alright, so now we have the virulence as well. This is gonna be quite a lot of damage. Okay. Here he comes. Alright. We go down to 1,200, so it took us down, you know, two-thirds of our health. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't exactly kill it. He has 10 health left after the second hit. Thankfully, he doesn't cast anything. And he's dead. There we go.
You will have to take the badge of leadership from my cold, dead hands. Oh, wait.
You do as the fallen. However, it continues to resonate with a strong feeling of death and wonder.
Okay. So now we have the badge of leadership. The king will be legitimate.
You have recovered the king that can be with this demise will be recorded as a great tragedy. You are...
Alright, we need to find some gold and some of those Quetzalcoatl's that are sitting around. Let's see. Ah, okay, there's the exit. Where's the gold? I guess it's in the mining area. I don't see any gold. Yep, there is. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we still need to open another Quetzal cage. Let's see. Ah, this one. Okay. There we go. Alright, now I have to fight something? Why did I have to do something? Okay. Alright, so defeat Moon Skull zombies, collect broken calendar stone piece. Okay, sure. Crying Sky Revenant. What the heck? How did he summon like a different enemy than all the other ones? These are all moon zombies. Where did a Crying Sky Revenant come from? Okay, well, whatever. Spirit Blade. How powerful is this storm enemy that this death used up all his pips and didn't kill it? I don't recognize it. Let's see, how much? It only has 1900 health. Huh. Oh, bro's casting Ship of Fools. Okay, that makes more sense. Gotta use Scarecrow for this area, man. There he goes. All right. Alright, well, it's 10 o'clock, it's gotten late, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I'm going to keep playing, of course, but I don't need to stream the rest of this, and we will check back in probably tomorrow.